3 unwritten rules of life. 1, 2, 3. Only 1,700 views? Why does that feel just incredibly disrespectful? 2 what? 2 high-calorie humans wanted for allegedly setting fire to apartment in Toronto. That sure is some politically correct speech there. 2 high-calorie humans. All right, what is this? Wrong answers only. A submarine? Well, yeah, technically it's a submersible. Now, actually, why are we still on this? Stop, I'm tired of seeing the Ocean Gate stuff. It makes me upset. If they want to get dirty, they may as well clean the floor. This is how you're gonna have 20 years of work experience at age 20. Yeah, in janitorial, sure. No lying there whatsoever. Earth's moon is the only moon which doesn't have a name. Well, I can't find a flaw in his logic. Look, Reese may have only been good at cooking as far as I remember from the show, but yeah, he's right on this one. He's not right very often, but he's definitely right on this one. Our moon is the generic moon, and no, calling it Luna does not count. Luna means moon. So no, I mean, maybe in some culture they have a name for it, but I know over where I'm from, it's just called the moon. I don't know. Who's the most attractive person on the planet? Technically, it's the person with the most mass, so probably OP's mom. Bro woke up today and chose violence. God damn, you didn't have to do them like that, man. Men can hang around like this for hours and not even ask each other's names. Yeah, there is an interesting phenomena there, isn't there? You know, I don't know why I said there so many times. I noticed that, and now I'm kind of freaking out and having a panic attack. Anyway, yeah, there are some people that I had known for like a year and didn't know their name. Or I asked, and because I'm dumb and have issues with my brain, I forgot and then felt bad. So then I would have to do a sneaky little thing where I'd wait for somebody else to refer to them, and then I would do my best to memorize it past that point. Nobody. Bears without the Second Amendment. Do those count as the bear's arms? Or are they not? I know they can stand up on 2 legs and then they become arms, but at what point does a quadruped grow arms? Or not grow arms, but at what point do their forelegs, their front legs, become arms? Do they have to take a few steps? Do they have to be in mech mode? What's the cutoff point for forelegs to become arms? I'm just kind of curious. Free hat in every box. Of aluminum foil? Yeah, you know, it's just like at IKEA though. You gotta put it together yourself. Wife, we just ate. Why are you making pancakes? Me, they're for the dogs. Why are you making pancakes for the dogs? They don't know how. Oh, Josh, you are a genius, and those dogs don't deserve you, even if they're good boys and good girls. If the multiverse theory is true, then there's a universe where it isn't. The multiverse theory doesn't cover paradoxical situations, except in the universe where it does, right? Yeah. It's a bit of an odd thought, isn't it? I mentioned it to my buddy that likes to think about things like this about a decade ago, and it kind of broke him for a day until, again, thinking about the lack of paradoxical situations that we want to think about, because, honestly, who gives a crap, man? It's like with time travel movies. I understand that there should be rules and whatnot, but that's kind of boring. I like time travel movies that don't give a shit. A la Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. That, you know, just give me something fun. Piracy can't be stealing if paying for it isn't owning. Yeah, everything is on a short-term basis. Okay, not everything. If I buy a chair, it's mine. If I do buy a whole car, it's mine. You know, things like that. But when I buy a movie on disc, even that disc isn't really you owning it. You think you own a copy when in reality the company see it as you owning a license, and someday the disc will break, die, wear out, whatever. It's still the best way to own it, but it is a shorter term thing than you may think. And it sucks that Hollywood and the industry giants don't want us ever owning anything. They want us indebted to them because they know that's the only way to continue to make money year after year after year after year forever. More than 80% of the ocean hasn't been discovered. What are you most likely to find there? Water. Ooh, how about this? How about I punch you in the nuts? Why the hell does no one talk about the fact that depression and anxiety can give you major memory loss? Oh, we forgot about it. Yeah, it's a big problem, of course. But we're not here to talk about that now. We're here to talk about that guy being technically correct. Or just saying that he is and moving on. Commas are important people. Commas aren't people. Yeah. Wait a minute. I think you just fell right into his trap, okay? I think you got, and you're kind of afraid to admit it. I'd be afraid to admit it. A fish's life is just as valuable to them as yours is to you. Well, how come fish can eat other fish, but we can't eat fish? Yeah, PETA doesn't like it when you actually say anything to them at all. You know, if you really want to learn more about PETA, I wish you well, but you're not going to be happy in any way, shape, or form. Actually, it is my goal. By the time I am going to bed tonight, I want to be blocked by PETA. I'm just going to make it my goal. I'm going to do it. I'm going to figure out a way, and it's not going to be very difficult, let me assure you. Kia. No Kia. Yeah, no Kia at all. Thank goodness. I don't want Kia. What's the worst thing you can put on a pizza? Polonium. Why? Why is that the worst thing I can put on pizza? Why not gasoline or uranium-231? That's not an element or anything at all. I just said a number. I apologize, I'm stupid. I'm gonna put on the dunce cap and sit in the doofus corner for the rest of the video. Finally, an actual pocket monster. Well, no. Remember, where do you think Ash stores some of those Pokeballs when the Pokemon are inside of them? Yes, mostly the backpack, but the backpack is full of what? Pockets, that's right. Do you think that vest is purely for show? No, come on. It is a rad vest, but think about it, okay? I know that Pichu may be the only one that I have seen ever that actually sits in a pocket or is small enough to be able to sit in a pocket, but come on. He's cured. Actually, if you look at the heart monitor, he's flatlining. He's cured. A miracle. Is it raining outside? Does it ever rain inside? Yeah, you stupid idiot. What's wrong with you? It's kind of like ATM machine. It's just one of those redundant things that we say. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Estimate the heart rate when the temperature is at 98.7 degrees Celsius. 0 at 98.7 Celsius? Now, are you talking internal body temperature? Because I'm pretty sure that person is on fire at that point in time, in which case, even if the heart is going, it's not going to be going for much longer. Red onions are clearly purple. As a colorblind guy, I actually always wondered about this, because, I don't know, they do look like they're more on the purple side to my eyes, and now I know I'm gonna get a lot of actually mean comments coming from somewhere because I'm wrong and dumb and blah blah blah. It's actually kind of weird how upset and furious people seem to get when they realize that you don't see colors the same way as them. Even if you're not colorblind, you're probably going to see something a little bit different than someone else. There's over 8 billion of us. I'm pretty sure that we all have slight variances in how we see and view things, even if it's color. But again, being a colorblind person, I'm not treated well if I say something is a different color, you know? Like a really, 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 really deep maroon on a car that I can only see if the sun's directly in it. Otherwise, the car looks black. People get really nasty, and I've always wondered why. Why is it such a big goddamn deal to you people? Guys, close your eyes. Imagine you have a daughter. Imagine she's dating a guy just like you. Did you smile? No? Then change. I don't know what to do after the first step. I can't read the rest. Oh, right, damn it. They're gonna have to work on this one just a little bit. What animal has a terrible reputation but in reality is not bad at all? T-Rex. Never heard a human before. Yeah, what's the big deal? T-Rexes are just fine. Come on. AMA, I'm really Rick Astley, I swear. And to celebrate my first album since 1993, I'm here to let you ask me anything. Will you ever give me up? Go f*** yourself. He explicitly stated in the title of his post that he swears. Yeah, it's right there. Can you not read? You know, I shouldn't have asked that because I know a lot of people just can't. I mean, it's Reddit. A lot of them actually legitimately probably can't. I mean, at least to a certain extent, right? I'm kidding, Reddit. You're fine. My girl said no more sex in bed until you put a ring on it. Hope she likes it. I'm sure your sex is about to get a lot more competitive. Remember, casual sex does imply competitive, probably ranked sex on the WWE network, just like that. If 666 is all evil, then 25.8069758 is the root of all evil. Thank you, dad jokes. We appreciate your sacrifice for society. You know, all the eye rolling you get. Hey, can you help a mama out? What? My electric bill. Yeah, so basically you'll get a letter in the mail saying how much your bill for the month is, and then you go to the place and pay, or you could probably do it online. Yeah, I don't know what the hell her plan was here. I guess shoot your shot. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take and all, but no, you can go screw yourself with that. How about that? Why do people get so weird around wheelchair users? I'm literally just a person sitting down. You're sitting down and moving at the same time like some kind of witch. Ah, yes, the magic of wheels with a chair. I've got them on my chair. Sure, it's not a wheelchair. I think we call it a wheelie chair or a swervy chair or something like that. But nonetheless, I am using my witch powers while recording this video. This is what sand looks like under a microscope. Technically, that's what sand looks like underneath a microscope. That doesn't make it any different. I'm just being a smartass. Cops beat Chinese man after asking him for his name. I've lost all faith in our police, says, oh, I get it. That's cute. No. Oh, it's The Sun, right? The Sun, where they make up crap all the time because it's funny. Is that right? Am I assuming that correctly? I need 15. Well, they only go up to 9, so I think you're screwed and need to go to another store. Yeah? Ooh, I don't see any 15s anywhere. Yeah, you are just completely out of luck. Well, based on what you're looking for, though, you can mix and match. How about that? That shouldn't be difficult. I'm sorry, my friend. I can 8 times and not get tired. Men 2 to 3 times and they got a reboot like 1995 Windows computer. Y'all need 9 months to push out a baby. I only need 9 seconds. Checkmate. And yeah, 2 to 3 times because it gets real painful. Not exactly the selection of mixed fruits that I would expect. What's in there? Oh, is that grapes and not cherries? Tomatoes? Cherry tomatoes? Or, no, those aren't cherry tomatoes. Regardless, you guys are gonna think I'm actually completely stupid after this video. I can feel it. Yo, my pet dog just died. What? Holy that sucks, man. That's great. We're not homies no more. We're not talking anymore. Like, done. Like, actually done. You understand that, right? You wanna know another German who became famous for trying to create perfection? That's right. Dirk Nowitzki spent countless hours in the gym perfecting his jump shot, which helped revolutionize the sport for 7-footers. I don't think I said his last name correctly at all. That's okay. I've invented this device to solve world hunger. Can you show me how it works? It blows the planet up. Solved! Look at that! Do these shrimp look okay? No, they look like they're dead. Well, I'd rather them be dead if they're gonna go into my mouth than alive. You know what I'm saying? Streamer made $16,000 filming himself asleep and letting viewers disturb him with loud noises. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. Alright, if Warren Buffett actually did say that, I never really had any respect for the man. I don't know why I would have any at all. I don't have any respect for billionaires. Yeah, I just can't find it within me to have any for them. Especially ones that try to talk to the common man as though they really truly did work their way up a ladder to make $100 billion. If you drank 42 cups of coffee in one sitting, the caffeine overdose would kill you. So 41 is the limit? I'm pretty sure if 41 was your hard limit and you got to that point, you would wish you were dead. The amount of violent sickness you would be feeling is something not of this world, Randy. Would you rather be blind or deaf? It seems like an easy choice to say deaf, since it would seem to be much less difficult to navigate the world being deaf than blind. But I once had a blind friend who was not born blind and had only become so at around age 17, who told me she'd still rather be blind than deaf because being deaf sounded very lonely. I still think about that conversation sometimes. You know, I don't think being deaf sounds like anything at all. Honestly, I can't fathom. I'm sorry, I've only met a couple of deaf people in my life. So I don't know. Life hack. Cutting your tennis ball in half, or tennis balls in half, gives you more space to store 2 more balls. Now, you just gotta remember how to put them back together when you're at the tennis court. Hang on, I'm gonna take a little sip of my lovely beverage. Here, 1 second. Delightful. Isn't that fantastic? This could spell disaster. No, it spells Ursidate. Come on, if you're gonna play Scrabble, at least know how words work. Got fired from the sperm bank yesterday for saying, "Get a load of this guy," every time someone walked in. You know, that would make me laugh, but I wouldn't like you. Is there anything worse than a Lego for stepping on in the middle of the night? A landmine? I feel like this actually was set. I don't like the man up top, but the other two, I've never had a problem with them. They're some of the funniest dudes I've ever seen. PETA was in town the other day, protesting the abuse of animals and handing out stickers. I gave one to my cat. Yeah, a little asshole wearing fur. Boo! Why don't you dump some blood on your cat? Florida man claims he only drank at stoplights and not while driving. Still arrested for a DUI though. Ray LaFleur. Now that's a fantastic stage name. What an inspiration this man must be. Her? Who's your favorite literary vampire? Me, the one in Sesame Street. He doesn't count. I can assure you that he does. And he does it very, very well. I haven't heard the number of the day in like 15 years and it kind of makes me sad. Courage is knowing it may hurt and doing it anyway. Stupidity is the same. So, you know, do Do with that what you will. Please help. My biology teacher asked what's the opposite of dominant, and I confidently answered submissive to the whole class. Well, they probably thought it was hilarious. I think you're gonna be okay. Me IRL. This woman just farted so loud in the bathroom I could feel she was embarrassed, so I farted back just to make her feel not so alone. Just a couple assholes supporting each other. I knew it! I'm surrounded by assholes! Alright, let's see. Pokemon strength. Good God, Ash is actually very strong. Surely by now, we all know this boy goes to the gym. I'm pretty sure going to the gym is the plot of the entire series. Yeah, I still can't fathom how this show was running for so long. How long did it take him to get the rainbow badge? Wasn't that like his whole goal, was to get that badge? Didn't he get that like 45 years ago? I don't know, I'm so out of the loop. I was still sad when I heard that Ash's story was finally over after, 25 years or something like that? I wish cars could talk. Man, do I got a movie for you! I'm sure Chance would love the hit Pixar film Cars. Not really like the hit Pixar film Cars 2, and also kind of be okay with the hit Pixar film Cars 3. Someone in the United States has no clue that this is their last weekend with all 10 fingers. This would have been a lot great like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, or whatever, I don't know. July 4th is over, now you gotta wait until, I almost said Independence Day again, which that's what it is, but New Year's. You gotta wait till New Year's. I received a marriage invitation. In the end, there was print that said, "Your presence itself is a gift. We don't want any gifts at the marriage." I read it again and again. I was getting confused. Finally, I came to the conclusion that I'm not invited and decided not to attend. Your presence itself is a gift. We don't want any gifts at the marriage. I understand your confusion, I do. I do get it. It is very silly. People say, "You're autistic? Does that mean you take everything literally?" And I'm like, nah, that's kleptomaniacs. What's the first thing you need to milk a cow? A cow. That better have actually been the correct answer. I'm not joking. Sure, it might be implied that you already have a cow and you're getting ready to milk said cow, but if that kid didn't get points or whatever for answering that question, I'm sorry. The show is bullshit. That's all it is. What's heavier, 200 pounds of bricks or 200 pounds of feathers? The answer is the feathers. 200 pounds of bricks is just a bunch of bricks, but if you try to carry 200 pounds of feathers, you also have to carry the weight of what you did to those poor birds. That was deep, and I did not anticipate that. Titanic annual deaths. Yeah, we're still on that, aren't we? Damn! This is insane to think about. Fascinating, but untrue. Tokyo is in Japan, not England. You know, I want to believe this map so hard. I don't know how they would have calculated this, but if the greater Tokyo area is actually that frickin' large, and I know it's like, the biggest city in the world, the biggest actual metropolitan area in the world, or at least I thought, that's just mind-blowing to me. I just realized the first Cars movie and the first Thor movie have the exact same plot. I want an explanation. Yeah, you can't say something like that and then not actually just say what you're talking about. A man on the road to greatness ends up lost in a small desert town with seemingly no hope of getting back to the life he knows. Over time, he falls in love with someone there and learns to be humble. With this character development complete, he's able to return to his life, never forgetting the people in that desert town. Aha! Japan's greatest tragedy is having the world's best toilets and no Mexican food. What's the point of owning a Ferrari if you never take it to the track? Are you calling my butthole a Ferrari? And I know you don't mean the toilet. I don't know. I'd say it's more of a 1997 Toyota, not Corolla, Camry. That's the one, Camry. I hate introverted people. Like, just talk. It's not that hard. Why you hate us? We didn't say anything. It's because they're dumb and they pretend to be uncomfortable around people that aren't talking. Oh, Leaf, thank you for making me food. I'm nothing without you. Boss, we're out of water. See ya. Ugh. I keep telling them I am human. Grammys exclude. I see. I don't know, Al. You're way too talented to be a person, but maybe that's just me.